I don't want to talk.
We were talking before. You were just talking to these officers.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk to you, though.
Did you break into a house?
No.
Okay, well, why are you in custody, then?
I don't know.
You don't know? You have no idea why you've been arrested?
No idea, sir. Why you got hair coming out your nose?
Like, it just seemed, I wouldn't say aggressive, but it was a little more gritty than I would think I would like, you know. But clearly, he knew who he was talking to or whoever she was. I don't necessarily know the whole situation, but he was like, "Hey, shawty, what's that? Why you having that aggressive?" But, you know, for somebody to live here, oh man, he ain't been aggressive. He just talking. I be like, what?
Yeah, that's true though.
Like, what you mean? He just talked. Buddy is on. If the knob went from 1 to 10, Buddy is on a 7.5, 8.
And see, that's where it kicks in, where accepting that these people are like that, or a person is like that, is always a hard thing for somebody else because they want to feel comfortable. But you don't realize that that's just that person. So you're telling them they need to be more like you, or, you know, that's what society does the majority of the time anyway, to like certain demographics. It's like, no, you need to be more like this. You're like, why? Well, because you should. It makes us comfortable. That's really what's happening. So yeah, like guys down here, well, people down here really, some are cool, and then when they get hyped, it's a different story. But yeah, that happens.
It took me a while to learn how to adjust to the way people in Atlanta speak.
Hey, man, lady with brown shorts on. She was like, "What's up, then?" You know what I'm saying? We talked a little shit like that. That thing, you know, about 2 kids later, but I'm still busting that shit down. But anyway.
I mean, once I did, I understood everything a whole lot more. I even went back, you know, to stuff that shocked the hell out of me when I first got here and put it into perspective. And it was like, oh, it was just da-da-da-da-da-da, as opposed to, oh my God, why are they like that? You know, I know it took me a while because, like, even, like, speaking to you, like, you could, you know, do the whole smooth thing, but, like, and you're just, you know, total demeanor and everything, just you being you. And I can't even call you aggressive, but you're a very out front personality.
Oh, yeah.
You know? You're very out.
Get to it.
Yeah, exactly.
That what's up. All right. So we're going to go over several words you can learn to get you safe in these streets. You know what I'm talking about? Cool. Fuck with it. All right. But I'm finna this bowl of news real quick. What they words say?
Atlanta.
All right, bet. That's how a lot of people say. Hey, no pictures and shit, bro.
I'm just taking some notes.
Nah, just write that shit. Damn, man.
And I had to get used to that. So between you being that type of personality and what was I gonna say? You being that type of personality, and then you being from where you are from, and the way that you speak, I had to get used to both of those.
I mean, that's to be expected.
Yeah, I had to get used to both of those.
Look, I asked you if you're ready for a ride, because I'm going to be honest with you. This ain't going to be, if you used to TV, this is real life. Yeah, I'm real life.
I know.
As real as life is going to get. You know, and I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I just think people, anyone that come to this city, don't experience what it's like to really talk to somebody directly.
Yeah.
So like Atlanta is like, that's why I say a lot of us were really cousins. We really are like family.
Yeah.
So we all know how to talk to each other. So even when somebody mad, you just looking at them like, 'cause they just venting.
So can y'all do me a favor and stop moving to Atlanta? We are seriously overcrowded at this point. Car accidents have gone up. Crime has gone up. Homelessness has gone up. They have to build high-rises and apartment buildings instead of houses now. Traffic is freaking ridiculous.
And see, that's something I had to learn.
You watching them like, bro, you all right? No, I ain't all right, man. That's just stupid. And you just let them get it out.
Yeah.
Once you let them get it out, then you be like, bro, it's not that deep, dog. Come on, now think about this. You know, blah, 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 blah. But, yeah.
Yeah.
It's well, I can say we understood.
Yeah. Yeah. And anybody from here understands that. So when I watch it and watch a circumstance happen, and I watch the people around it, and you can tell who's from here and who isn't.
Yeah.
Because the people that aren't from here are panicking. The people are from here, they're like, oh, they just talking. They just talking.
Yeah, man. It's not even, you can tell when, that's the thing. You can tell when, and to me, it's like basic human instinct where you can tell if somebody really about that action.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they just going back and forth, that's all they doing right now. It's just talking.
Gotcha.
It can be as threatening as it sounds,
Yeah.
but realistically, they just talking. I'm being smooth about it, but realistically, it can look aggressive. If two motherfuckers is yelling at each other and they're walking in the opposite direction but still facing each other, bruh, that's a conversation.
Yeah.
I don't care how hard y'all just talking.
Yeah.
Because a fight, a real aggressive situation, comes over two to three things. Personal space.
You could either make this song or not make this song.
You're too close, man.
Money.
What happens? Where's my money? You gonna give me my money? Where's my money, man?
Husband or wife. Yeah.
Yeah, it get real about them.
Yeah.
All appears calm and normal until Solange Knowles, Beyonce's sister, lunges at her brother-in-law.
So that's
Oh,
the
you're
only
real.
time. That's the only time there's an issue.
Yeah.
Money. Personal space.
And the personal space one, it just depends on how that particular person
Exactly.
feels that day.
Exactly. How they feel that day, or how serious was the situation. How quick was that person to apologize? Like, that's just how it goes. So being here, I'm like, man, no. I get it. Like if I have I've had my episodes.
Yeah.
I've had my episodes.
No lies.
So it's like I do check myself afterwards. I definitely, I ask you like, yo, was I right in that situation?
Yeah.
You know, it's been plenty of times to be like, no.
My bad, Mom. My bad.
But I'm a ride though.
But
but no, you was on some bullshit.
I was on some bullshit. So that's one thing I understand with that. I'm like, yo, at least she'll tell me the truth on it. Like, so I kind of check myself as I go through stuff.
Yeah.
So my approach is always different depending on the situation.
Right.
Like, depending on what the situation is. Lately, I've learned that, no situation is worth me flaring up. I catch myself before I get there. Kind of like, bro, what you gonna do? You know what? You're not gonna do that. I don't care about nothing you saying. I don't care about none of this. Whatever, dog.
9 times out of 10, they dumb.
No. Yes, my soda's flat. It doesn't have any bubbles. Feels good to mingle with these laid-back country folk, don't it, Hair? I like it a lot.
Like, right.
Like
So,
they're really dumb. You just be like,
you dumb, bro.
I'm not doing this.
I'm not arguing with you.
I'm not doing this.
You can say whatever you want.
Whoever, as loudly as you possibly can, I'm just gonna look at you like, you are really having a bad day.
Damn, you gave them too much thoughts to me.
Cause you can't be you talking to yourself. You have to be.
I don't
'Cause
even
you
know. That's
cannot.
too much thoughts. I like the approach, but that's still. I'm just surprised you just didn't go to. What was that? Because that's where I'm at with it.
That's the humanity in me.
There's nothing we can do to help others. With a heart of kindness, there's always something to give.
Oh.
That's the humanity in me.
That is-
Now, mind you, it depends on what day it is.
All right.
It's not always that way.
Okay,
I
'cause-
think you've seen that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've definitely
Oh,
seen
trust
it.
me, I've seen it. I think you should just, stay human. you probably should, give that humanity out there. Please, please bless us with it.
Because sometimes it just be like, let me walk away. I'm going to walk away. And other times it's really easy, honestly, to find a pressure point in somebody that's going off that hard. And I learned that from years of customer service.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're only boarding rows 9 and above right now. You'll have to wait.
I'm in row 8.
Please step aside, sir.
It's just one row. Don't you think it's okay if I...
We'll call your row momentarily. Step aside, sir. Thank you for waiting. We'd like to continue boarding the aircraft now. We're now boarding all rows, please. All remaining rows.
It pretty much just says, I can say one thing to you, and it'll probably blow your entire thermometer. I have trained myself to do that. Or I'll do that. It just depends on what nerve this particular person hit.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I can shut you down with one comment. Who the fuck do you think you... You're not tired yet? Then I turn around and walk off.
Oh, so you doing this for entertainment. That's what that sounds like.
Oh, you want to burn? Let me get you 5 gallons of gasoline real quick.
You want to argue? I'm not arguing with you.
If you want to burn, you want to be hot, by all means, I'll give you the fluid. And then I'm going to walk off while you burn. I don't care.
Hey, well, never mind. So is that like you giving humanity right there? The fluid?
Nope.
Oh, man.
That's when I'm not having a good day.
God damn.
That's when the
so you got to, if
the
you're not having a good day.
meditation didn't hit like it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh. Terrible. Those be the days of, you all right? You ever hit me on those days? You ask me that question? Those be those days. Yeah. I burned the whole house down. Not our house, but whomever. Whomever. But
check these.
That's why I meditate, baby. This ain't no show. This is real.
What
life.
you going through, man?
It's not even that. I think it's genetics.
I mean, yeah.
I do.
Okay.
I do think it's genetics, and it's from both sides, not just one.
Cause I be like,
you be looking at me. You look so confused. You be like,
what's going on here?
You alright?
Hey man, gotta ask questions. Cause
Yeah.
I personally look at it like, especially I'm thankful to be like a really chill person. So most of the time, honestly, I'm thankful because like I could be in my own little world for hours. I'm cool, and then I'll peek out and be like, because we work together. We work in separate areas. So like you gotta do your stuff, I gotta do mine. But like a lot of my stuff, I take a lot of breaks because stuff exudes a lot of energy from me. So I put it together. But I could peek out of my world for a little bit. Boy, I'm like, what is happening in here? You all right? What's so hot? So hot in here. What's going on? Why are you so hot? Look, something's happening.
Yeah.
You look very, I don't like it. What's going on here, lady?
It's like tension from inside out, and you can see it.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
It's very visible.
I know.
And that's when I have to kind of dismantle myself.
I understand that because it's a lot. Emotions can be a lot sometimes.
Yeah.
So I get that. You just trying to.
I'm just trying to be peaceable because my issue isn't everybody else's. So I try to not, but the days that people be like, they start to poke, like this is the wrong day to poke.
But you know what? That's the whole point of kind of like venting, to your significant other in the first place. So it's kind of like, you let that off, not just like on them, but as a way of saying, hey man, this is pissing me off and I need to talk about it. Yeah. And it's like, cool, talk about it. And it's like, yo, you up for some suggestions, Right. And that's how you kind of navigate. To me, that's how you should navigate through it. You're like, especially if it gets to the point where you feel like you should be at your own pace.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't care, if you don't care, you don't. It's like, sometimes you got to care about certain things and certain people. I get that. But realistically, if you don't care, then it's like, okay.
I haven't, I don't think I've been poked. You know what? I have been poked. I was poked on Tuesday. And I chose not to. But I've gotten to the point where I can control it a lot better. Like I said, through like the meditation and stuff. Because now you poke me and I just look at you like, nah, kid. I'm not doing it. But I mean, human. I have moments where it's like, okay, yep, today. So I do have that, because I know you have that trait heavy, or had the trait heavy. But it's like, oh, okay, pick the right day. Here you go. You know?
I get with you. I definitely understand what you're saying. I definitely have had that consistently over the years until recently, where I'm just like, whatever, man.
It doesn't matter. You know?
Yeah, and I think any emotion that isn't really serving you at the moment, well, not at the moment, but entirely for progressive and like a nice, gentle flow behavior, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like, you can see it and be like, oh.
Yeah. Because looking back on Tuesday, you know, with the surrounding situation, it was just like, in the larger scheme of life, this person means absolutely nothing. And the moment that thought hit, it was over.
Right.
Literally, it was over. I was like, well, so I need to unplug this cord and this cord. He was like, you know, that's how it went. But, which I was proud of myself, because it could have went very differently, you know, but I guess I just don't deem stuff like that worthy of my time, if that makes sense. But like I said, I slip from now and then.
I'm a nut.
Apparently
What
you want
wanna
these
do?
hands. That's what you want.
What you want to do?
'Cause I don't even
what
know
you want to
you
do?
like that.
Okay, do something. Oh,
What I
okay,
would do
wait. I'm
about
talking about
it,
chips.
I'ma
I'm
whip
talking about
your
chips.
ass.
I'm talking about chips.
Meditation really work over here. Yeah.
That's good.
Eyebrows. That hat and your beard and mustache and eyebrows all like gel together well with your hair. Bobblehead. Why that face? My only question, why that face? Get it. Oh man.
2,000 years later.
Nerd. Complete nerd. I love it. All right, what you want to do now?